hotel because I wanted to test something. And the thing is that I always order club sandwich whenever when I visit Marriott hotel brands. And I really hope that one day some of the Marriott hotel, the new hotel that I visit, they see my CRM data, profile data, and offer me a club sandwich. But they never done it like for 3-4 years. So that's the future that we're drawing right now, because we all have those data with the AI CRM that we're developing right now. So if I go to that specific hotel, the system will automatically review or scan whatever the order data that I did before in different branches, and they will just pop up on the PC screen of the hotel staff saying that this crazy guy loves club sandwich so much. Why don't you just tell him to try your club sandwiches? Then it's gonna be maybe make customer feel very special, you know. I will definitely say this is why I come to Marriott. And the next model is something that we could actually work with the AI hardware. We are also thinking on testing the AI glasses with the camera on it. So we have the scan data of customer face, not the photos, with the level of the dots and number of the dots and etc. So the AI glasses with the hotel staff will read the customer face and tell you in the glasses screen what is the customer name and what is his preference or what is your preferences. So we can just automatically tell the customer that why don't you try this right in front of the customer without seeing their phone on their PC.
Great. One more thing, you just shared one of the most remarkable brand in hotels like Marriott, IHG. What's your way or your technique in order to let them try or have a POC your product? And most of those brands, they rely on big companies like ServiceNow, SAP, Oracle. What's your way to let them try your product?
Yeah, so it's kind of very hard thing that we have experienced too, because you know when you see the hotel market, when you want them to use our solution, sometimes for the franchise model, because the owner of that building has more power over a hotel brand, the owner can just use their solution anytime. They can just tell the headquarters of Marriott or Accor, telling them, oh, I like this solution, I will just use this, whatever you guys say. But the thing is that some of the hotel brands are management brands, buildings, or it was owned by the hotel brands. In that cases, even though we want to let them use it, they will not accept it because it's not vendor approved. So there needs to be two different tracks. The first track will be you have to target the headquarters to persuade them to let our solution become their vendor approval standard solution. So they will actually help us to do the sales. When there's new building signed up, they will actually tell them to use our solution. Whatever the monthly fee that happens, the hotel headquarters will share with us because it's a franchise model. The second track is that you just keep do the sales of the franchise model, and when the hotel headquarters test their franchises, and they will see do what, they will start to have curiosity, and now it will go from bottom to top.
Great. Thank you.
Amazing. Thank you, William, for sharing these stories. So going back to pricing, how do you determine the pricing for your solution?
So before going into pricing, I have to let you know a little more about our business. Otherwise, you will be really get lost. So we are working with pretty much NICU, NICU, neonatal intensive care unit. So right after birth, like a weak, looking weak or low weight or premature babies, newborns are going into NICU, neonatal intensive care unit. So our target market was NICU babies. So they tend to be, genetically weak. That's what we thought. So the pricing is actually every country, except some really, like underdeveloped countries. Other than them, most countries have their own newborn screening system. So that's, a lot of times it is controlled by government. So so we're targeting only advanced countries. So like the U.S. or Saudi is our big target as well, and the Europe and some Asian countries. So the pricing, we developed our product with the Seoul National University Hospital, and they had their own some kind of benchmark that was like a $2,500 per test. And then I'm going to Philippines next week, and then we're working with the Philippines government, and that's another big, good example of developing countries or slightly not advanced countries. So their target is 1,700 Philippine peso, which is about $50. So you see the big difference, right? So I had 2 babies born in the States. So one was in North Carolina and the other one in California. So the newborn screening, they had some selections like 800, 500, and then in the hospital, what's really funny is whatever you ask the patient's family, they tend to go with number 1, even if it's very expensive. And the newborns, these days, and Saudi is different, but in Korea, our birth rate, that's really killing us, right? So, 3-4 families, they have only 1 newborn, and they want to spend any money into it. So I was talking to actually the Dubai healthcare a service provider, and he said he gave me a good reference. Hey, Sanggu, you want to go below $3,000? So it depends. So we have to target the market with a good facility of NICU and then good insurance system. That's why we're targeting the advanced countries. And then now I am lucky to know about Philippines. And then that's completely different. So the way we approach it is different. So primary screening, it comes with a Philippine peso, whatever, like a $1,700, like $50, very cheap one. And then it is also paid by government. So customer doesn't pay. So ours is B2B, or our a Philippine market, it's more like a G2G. Our government supports us, guarantees. Oh yeah, don't worry about this. We guarantee this service is safe. So we are listed as a K innovative product. So whatever K is coming from a Korea thing, right? So that means that we have privilege of a direct contract with the Supreme Procurement Office. So doing that, because we are very new, nobody gives us, okay, you have to charge this. And then sometimes the price varies a lot. So it's not accounting based, or it's not competitive based, but they do have a traditional pricing, and that we do not want to go too much over. So right now, my idea, I have a better idea. So because we have 2 extremes, so you have to be in the middle. But 3,000 was really on top. But $50 is right here. But what I'm saying is that to them, it comes from our calculation and everything 500 or 1,000. That's what I'm proposing, because it's a secondary screen. So primary is cheap, but they filter only 10% of the population, and then we can charge a little more because we have to confirm this newborn has this disease. So it's really, it depends.
But this $50, is that for you way just to enter? I assume that a $50 solution and $3,000 solution is not the same, or
no? It's different category. So we call it. I don't know if you are coming from the healthcare, the MSMS. We call it a tandem mass spectrometry. So it's more like a weight or grams, and then our